What's up, guys? Hope you're having an amazing day. Welcome back to the channel. Before we get the video started, um, I'm having a pomegranate tea and for the culture. And then also, let's start the video. In today's video, I want to talk about 5 photographers that I think you should know. And these photographers' work is just so good and so inspiring that I've known a few of them for a while, not in person, but over the internet. I've been following them, following their work. Most of the time when I'm scrolling through Instagram and I come across a photo that I really, really like or a photo that is so inspiring, I end up just going on their website, trying to find if they have a website, what they've been working on, where they show. I just go like really digging deep into their work and just studying them and just admiring and appreciating the work that they put into all their photographs. So today we're going to be talking about 5 of them, and this might be a series that I'll continue doing, just bringing on photographers that I admire their work and I think other people should get to know them as well. Let us know in the comments if there are any other photographers that we should know, or if there is any other photographers that you know that I do not know that you think we should feature on the channel. So let's get into it. The first person that I want to talk about is I hope I don't butcher these names that I'm about to mention. And forgive me if you know any of these names, but I'm saying them wrong. Sometimes names can be very tricky mentioning it right. So again, forgive me if I'm butchering these names, but the first person is Annelie Vandendael. Oh man. So I've been following Annelie's work for a while. I came across her work whilst I was kind of scouting for artists for our gallery, which I'll be talking about sometime soon, about what I've been working on, what me and my partner have been working on, and what we have coming up. So stay tuned for that. But that is how I came across her work. I went through a lot of pages and accounts and landed on her page, went on the gallery that represents her in Australia, which one of my favorite galleries that I've seen online so far. But her work is very, very great. She's a Belgian-born, France-raised photographer. I really, really do love her choice of color, her composition. Of course, 6x6. It's just amazing. Square format, I've always said, people have talked about how difficult it is to compose with it, but it's not that difficult. It's very simple. But sometimes simple can be difficult as well, if you know what I mean. And so the choice of shooting square format and how she composes her images are just amazing. And the colors in her images is just so good. So this is the first photographer that I wanted to share with you guys. And I'm going to try to go through this as fast as I can so this video don't end up being way too long. But go check out Annelie's website, Instagram. I'm going to have all of them, their info in the description below. And then of course, I'm going to put them here on the screen so you can, go and check them out. But very, very great work, very inspiring. The second person that I want to talk about is Sandra Lazzarini. And Sandra happened to be one of our gallery artists. And again, I'm going to talk about it in a future video. Very soon, I'm going to be talking about what we've been doing, what we've been working on. But I've been following Sandra's work for a while, and I just love what she's doing. I love the work. I love everything about the work. Is just so, I would say, refreshing, and the choice of color, her compositions, her subject matter it's just so amazing. And so I reached out to her to be a part of what we've been working on, and I've got the opportunity to speak to her over Zoom and just getting to know her a little bit more about herself and her work has just been very inspiring. So I just wanted to add it to this list of photographers you should know, and you should definitely go check her work out. She currently has a book out called Me and Other Things, and I'll have all of the links in the description below to go check it out. She is an Italian based photographer. Her work is very amazing. Please go check her out. Go check her Instagram, her website. The next person that I want to talk about is a French photographer, um, Angelique Boissière. Man, I'm butchering this name, but she is one of the photographers that I came across, and it just made me appreciate black and white. It made me appreciate square format. It made me appreciate TLR cameras so much. And I would say she's one of the photographers that influenced me into shooting Tri-X a lot. Even though I can't anymore these days because of how pricey it's become. But her black and white works, her compositions, it's just so amazing. I'm a huge sucker for black and white work, and just love the square format. And so, like, seeing her work, seeing her website, her book, and very inspiring. Like I said, anytime I want to get inspiration into shooting black and white, anytime I want to have inspiration into shooting square format, she's one of the photographers that I go on their Instagram, on their website, to check them out, just to get some inspiration, and also to appreciate the work that she does. And so I will encourage you to go on her Instagram, and I'm sure you're really going to appreciate the work that you see there. The next photographer that I want to talk about is FionHung. And again, I apologize if I'm saying the name wrong. FionHung is a Hong Kong, London-based photographer. Anytime I come across any photograph that stops me, that makes me go like, wow, like, there's a lot of photos on Instagram, especially if you're a photographer and you're scrolling through Instagram, you see a lot of work. And anytime I come across any work that really stops me and make me go, wow, I just admire it, and I go in and I like, again, I try to go on their website. I really, really like going on photographers' website and seeing their work on the website instead of Instagram, because sometimes, like, they might not have much on their Instagram, or the Instagram is not just well created like the website is. And so I encourage anybody, if you find any photographer on Instagram and you really like their work, just don't follow them on Instagram and just scroll through their work on Instagram. Of course, follow them, but then also go on their website and see the other stuff that they've done, exhibitions they've done in the past, just reading more about them and their work. It's just so inspiring. And her composition, the ideas, the concept, the colors in her work is just amazing, and very, very creative, that I don't think I've ever seen anybody do the kind of work that she does. And it's so great, it's so good. Go give her a follow, go check out her website and her work, her exhibitions, her book, if it's still available. Again, I'm going to have all of these in the description below to go check out her work. But very, very inspiring work. The last person that I want to talk about, I've kind of mentioned in a previous video that I made about books that inspire me. And I came across her work through a photo book that I bought from our local bookstore here in Columbus at the German Village. And when I saw the book, just the cover alone, just that was what caught my attention. It stopped me. It got me to flip through the book. And of course, anytime I see that as well, I went online, tried to see if I can find her Instagram, and then try to see if I can find her website. Unfortunately, she doesn't have her website on her Instagram. It's a link to, I think, a feature on New York Times. Based on the little information that I see, I think she's American based, Missouri based photographer, and her work mostly have children in it, and it's just so good. Like fine art, conceptual works, just so good. Her colors, the concept, it's just amazing, and you can see for yourself the work speaks so well for itself. And I just go check her work out. Like I said, I don't have much information on her website, but I do follow her on Instagram, and I do own one of her books. So go check her work out, follow her on Instagram, and I'm sure you really appreciate the work on there. That is it for the video. I hope this video, I'm gonna try to make it as short as possible, but I hope you can go check out all these photographers that I mentioned in this episode, and go follow them on Instagram. If you really even want, just like let them know how you found their work, see what they are about, see what they are doing, reach out to them. Like I sometimes when I find people, photographers like this, I will email, I will send them DMs, just letting them know how much I appreciate the work. And it really, really goes a long way, and it really means a lot when you get random DMs or random emails of people telling you how much they appreciate your work. Now and then I'll get some stuff like that about my personal work, and trust me when I say it really means a lot when somebody reaches out and lets you know how much your work means to them and how much they appreciate your work. So I encourage you to not only just follow them and just like see their work, but also reach out and let them know how much you appreciate their work. So thank you for watching. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Like this video, share if you really, really enjoyed it and you'd like to let other people check it out too as well. I really appreciate it. Let me know in the comments what you think about the photographs and the photographers that were featured in this episode. Let me know if there is any other photographers that you would like us to either share their work on here or talk about, or even just like letting me know other photographers that are out there that I should check out. So thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Bye-bye.